My mom whispered, "Don't sit next to him," and then my future husband walked in. I was sitting at my cousin's engagement party, trying to act normal even though my mom had been fussing over me all afternoon like I was a middle schooler. The moment she leaned in and whispered that warning, I actually thought she meant someone dangerous, like a creepy uncle or some random guy she didn't trust. But then I turned my head and saw him walk through the door, tall, calm, wearing this slightly wrinkled blue button-down like he got dressed in a rush but still looked good. I felt my stomach flip for no logical reason. I asked, "Why? What's wrong with him?" Mom just shook her head. "He's trouble. Heartbreak waiting to happen. Sit anywhere else." The funny thing was, she had no evidence. She'd never met him. She didn't know his name. All she knew was that he was the younger brother of my cousin's fiancée, and someone in the family had once joked that he used to be a serial dater in college. Mom treats hearsay like it's law. I tried to move seats, but the chair next to him ended up being the only one left when dinner started. Everyone else shifted around, couples paired off, and somehow I was stuck right in the spot I supposedly needed to avoid. He sat down, smiled at me like we'd known each other for years, and said, "I hope you like awkward small talk. I'm great at it." Right away, I laughed. Not the polite kind, the real one. He noticed and said, "That was a real laugh. I'm keeping it." Somehow a simple sentence made my face warm. During dinner, he asked real questions, not the boring surface level ones. "What's the weirdest food combo you love? If you woke up rich tomorrow, what's the first nonsensible thing you'd buy?" I told him I'd get a huge claw machine to keep in my living room. He said he'd get a lifetime supply of sushi, even though he's slightly allergic. We kept cracking up like we were already best friends. Meanwhile, Mom watched us like I was chatting with a wolf. Every time he said something funny, she narrowed her eyes. Every time I smiled, she mouthed, "Stop." I pretended I didn't see her. At one point he whispered, "Your mom hates me and I've been here for 5 minutes. Is that a new record?" I snorted so loudly the entire table looked over. Mom almost dropped her fork. He passed me extra bread rolls, offered me the bigger slice of cake even though he clearly wanted it, and even covered for me when I accidentally spilled juice on my dress. He slid a napkin over and said quietly, "Don't worry. The lights are dim. You're safe." Small things, but they mattered. After the party, Mom pulled me aside. "Okay," she sighed, "maybe he's not as bad as I thought." "Why did you think he was bad?" I asked. She hesitated. "Because you looked at him like you cared. And that scared me. I don't want you hurt." I didn't know what to say, because she was right. Something about him felt like someone I'd known in a different life. He walked me to the car, didn't push for anything, didn't flirt too hard, just said, "I like sitting next to you. I hope this isn't the last time." It wasn't. He showed up to every family event after that, always choosing the chair next to mine even when there were tons of empty seats. He'd bring my mom her favorite pastries, make her laugh, carry her groceries, and slowly win her over without forcing it. And every time he reached for my hand under the table, my mom would pretend she didn't see, even though she always did. 2 years later, that same man stood at the end of the aisle waiting for me, wearing another slightly wrinkled button-down under his suit. Some habits never changed. Mom held my arm, leaned in, and whispered the same words she did the first day. "Don't sit next to him." Then she smiled. "Because once you sit next to him, you're staying there for life." And she was right again.